Hi everyone, new video today with another deck I have, and I decided to jump just to the last decks. One of the last decks I got is the WildWood Tarot. So several things before starting to to opening up and just showing you the cards. So first of all, it's not the original, it's the copycat. I got it on AliExpress, so yeah. Second, I don't mind having copycats in my collections because it's not that big of a deal for me. As long as the quality of the cards is good, I don't mind, I don't care if it's a copycat. Another thing is, I do have the guidebook of this deck, sorry. It's here. So you scan this thing and you have the guidebook in a digital version. So another thing I can say here for this deck is that you need to, a little bit at least, read the guidebook. It's important because this tarot deck is not classical. So if you expect to work with it as a Rider-Waite deck or with a basic Rider-Waite knowledge, well, you'll be surprised how difficult it is. So I highly suggest you to read the guidebook that you can have in a PDF file if you buy the copycat, so the digital version of it, or if you buy the original, you will have a guidebook that is printed. Okay. So, as I said, the size of the cards, let's open that up, okay, shall we? So, the size of the cards, here, oh, sorry guys. So, those are the cards. This is the back, like the Celtic cross over there. So the size of the cards, just to make you understand, that it's smaller, I'll use my normal size deck and show to you to compare. So it's literally playing cards size. I will do a review on this deck too, guys. Don't you worry, it's all coming. So yeah, here are the cards. This is how it's presented. Every card, the name is changed. So you don't have the original names, the Fool, the Magician, no, none of that. Even the names of the suits, so Wands, Cups, Swords, Pentacles, it's all changed. So I'll explain which one is which one is which. Let's say it like that. And yeah, we start with the Fool, which is the Wanderer. I will do a flip through again as I did for Lightseer's Tarot, but I won't talk much. So I will say if there's something to say about a card. I will talk about my experience with a card, how I read it, etc., during the flip through. And what else? And that's pretty much it. Because I did work already with this deck. I just put every card in order to do the flip through, but originally I already worked with this deck, so I have some little experience with working with it, sorry. So yeah, let's just jump into it and see. So the Wanderer, the Fool. For me, it's a quite classical representation of the Fool, so let's not just talk too much about it. The Magician is the Shaman, or the Shaman, sorry, guys. The Shaman. The Shaman, which is a very cool, for me at least, representation of the Magician. The Seer is the High Priestess, also very accurate name for the High Priestess. The Green Woman, which is the Empress. I like the fact that they did represent the you know, the pregnancy and fertility symbol, let's say it like that. The Green Man for the Emperor. I'm just gonna say, you can read the original names. I'm just gonna keep telling you the normal names that we're all used to. So the Emperor. The Hierophant. I like it. The Lovers. Huge reference to the Celtic or like Wiccan celebration. Beltane. So yeah, the thing with this tarot is that, like, since we are not that far in the deck yet, and we see the Lovers, we see the Hierophant, we see the Emperor and all, so all the like big major arcana. And one thing I wanted to tell you about this deck is that it functions with the Wheel of the Year. So if you are familiar with Celtic mythology, Wiccan celebrations, or just like Wiccan practices, this deck will be easy to work with you. Like it's you will understand it better. Another thing is, in the guidebook, that's why I highly recommend you to read the guidebook, or to have it, or to find the Wheel of the Year in the because they made, like, in the guidebook, they made a scheme, or like a graphic of the Wheel of the Year related to this deck. So each card in the deck represents a timeline on the Wheel of the Year. So that's why for this deck specifically, I feel like, because yes, you can read time on another decks, but I feel like with this deck, it's even easier to do so because you have the Wheel of the Year. And I feel like reading time with the Wheel of the Year is way easier than reading time with like all the tarot decks, right? So yeah. So you need to see, you will see that each card is related to each celebration, Celtic celebration. So as I said, the Lovers is related to Beltane, so it's 1st of May. Then we have for example, the Death card. Well, you will see it. It's not called Death, but it's the 13th card. It's related to the celebration Samhain or Samhain. Samhain, yeah, Samhain. It's called Samhain. And it's the 1st November, like Halloween, 31st of October, 1st of November, the All Hallows Day, so Halloween. So yeah, you have big cards on the Wheel of the Year that points to these, Celtic or like Wiccan celebrations. And then you have just suits that represent a part of the year, or like a period of the year. You will see all that if you check the guidebook. And you can even like Google the Wheel of the Year WildWood Tarot, and then you will see pictures of this specific page, or like specific Wheel of the Year on Google. So yeah. That's also one of the things I would like to mention about this deck. So you know. The Lovers. The Chariot. Yes, it's not... There are no horses here. Sorry. I wanted to say the force. The String. With a stag. The String. The Hermit. The Wheel of the Wheel of Fortune, or like the wheel. Justice. Hangman. Here they literally changed everything about this card. But I still like it. It's the Lady of the Lake. The Journey instead of the Death. So it's the Death. Temperance. Devil. Kind of scary card over there, but still cool. Tower. Star. I find this card absolutely beautiful because it's literally like the pole star, a star that guides. Yeah, the star. Very beautiful card. The moon on water. I like that it specified the moon on water, so it's the reflection of the moon, not the moon itself. So there is a nuance here for this card. And I like it. I like it. The sun of life, or just the sun. Very beautiful, beautiful representation of the sun card. The great bear for the judgment. And the world. Very beautiful. We see all the 4 seasons, right? Fall, winter, spring, summer. Fall, winter, spring, summer. And we turn around. The circle. The circle of life. Now, bows, it's wands. So it's fire, wands, ace of wands. And we see fire here. Sparkle of life. Spark of life. Yeah, so they add little words here for each minor arcana. 2 of wands, decision, fits well. 3 of wands. And I like the fact that these serpents or snakes are just like on the temperance card. 4 of wands, sorry. Celebration. 5 of wands. Not very classical here. 6 of wands. No abundance, but yeah. We don't see someone being like victorious here on this card, so no, not very classical, right? 7 of wands. 8 of wands. 9 of wands. Respect. Kind of scary face over there. 10 of wands. Responsibility. Here it's kind of related to right or right. I'm not gonna lie. Page of Vows, or like Page of Wands. Another specific thing that I would like to point that out about this deck is that every court card, it's an animal. So for example, here we will see animals for the wand suit. We will see animals for the sword suit. We will see animals for the pentacles and for the cup suit. So each court card, it's an animal of the forest. So you know. And I found that absolutely cool. Absolutely cool. So with this card, I kind of have some sort of bond with this card. I'm not gonna lie, because I like asking my cards, how do they see me? Or like what kind of energy, how they could describe my energy with one card. Especially, I ask this question especially when I get the decks. And this is the card I got when I first got the WildWood Tarot, and I asked this deck this question. So this tarot sees me as a stoat. There's a Page of Wands, which is kind of cute. Not gonna lie. I say not gonna lie a lot. Which is cute. I find that animal very cute, but yeah. It's not specifically a super strong animal. I mean, I'm not strong and I'm short, so I feel like it fits in some ways, and it's absolutely cute, so yeah. I give you that, WildWood Tarot. So, Knight of Wands, Fox. Very beautiful fox. Queen of Wands, Hare. And the King of Wands is an adder. Again, what I find cool with this deck is that you can also read the normal features of the court cards. So for example, Queen of Wands, it's going to be like independent leader, strong woman, blah, 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 you know, as we all know from Rider-Waite. But you can also sometimes see features that are related to the animal itself and read the animal rather than like going with the classical meanings of the court cards, right? Which I find absolutely cool. So yeah. Now we are jumping into the suit of cups. So vessels, cups, the waters of life. Ace of Cups. Everybody drinks from it. Very, very beautiful. Two of Cups, attraction. Two opposite people, two opposite energies are attracted to each other. And I like the heart that is in flames, so it's also like passion between two people. Three of Cups, joy. Quite classical, yes. Four of Cups, boredom. Five of Cups, ecstasy, not classical, so that's why I suggest you for some cards to check the guidebook if you will get this deck. Six of Cups, reunion, also not classical, so we will see in the guidebook. I mean, I will not show you the guidebook today, unfortunately, but you can always have it. It doesn't matter if you have a copycat version or an original version. In both versions, you will have the guidebook. So it doesn't matter. It's okay. Seven of Cups, mourning. Quite a depressive card over there a little bit. Eight of Cups, rebirth. Nine of Cups, generosity. 10 of Cups, happiness. And now we're gonna see the court cards for the cup suit. Page of Cups and otter, which I found absolutely accurate. Like, it's a very cute representation of the Page of Cups. Knight of Cups is an eel. A Queen of Cups is salmon. So a Queen of Cups is a literal fish over there, which again I found also very funny and cute. So it's directly related to water, which is cool. And the King of Cups is a heron. Now we're moving on to the suit of swords, which are arrows. The breath of life. Ace of Swords. Two of Swords. Injustice. Three of Swords. Jealousy. Heartbreak, obviously. That too. Four of Swords. Rest. And I don't know why, but this card also for me speaks about death. And on the Rider-Waite card, you could also like kind of see death and for this card. But yeah, I like the butterfly. So it's kind of like the soul of the guy. Like he's dead, but like the soul of the guy still lives as a butterfly. So yeah. But it just also sometimes it can also just say it just resting. It's not dying, obviously. Five of Swords, frustration. So he missed his target. Sorry, got distracted again. Yeah, it's really difficult for me to film without someone coming into my room or something. Like without my dog crying, begging for like going out instead of if like because in the previous video I was kind of like annoyed by the fact that my dog was crying. But just because he asked to come in my room, I let him in, and then he was crying to get out, and I was like, come on, dude. Let me film. Same thing here. Like, yeah, it's really difficult for me to film without being distracted. Sorry, guys. Anyways, it annoys me. It really annoys me. Five of Swords, frustration. Six of Swords transition. You know, quite classical here too. Seven of Swords insecurity. Eight of Swords struggle. No, not classical here. Nine of Swords dedication. 10 of Swords instruction. Page of Swords of Ren. So yeah, now we will see the court cards of the sword suit. For the Page of Swords, it's a Ren, which is cute. And I like the fact that you will see, okay, the Knight of Swords is in hawk, and I found this kind of choice absolutely astonishing, because for me, a hawk is the animal representation of the Knight of Swords. Very, very, very accurate for me. The Queen of Swords is a swan. Yeah, at first I was kind of confused because I was like, well, swan for me maybe goes more with water, so Queen of Cups could be better for this bird, but at the same time it's a bird, so it's still air, right? And another thing is, well, swans are quite aggressive. They can be, so I would say in the end I agree that it's a good choice for the Queen of Swords. So yeah, and as you can notice, the King of Swords is a kingfisher. So as you could notice, and that's absolutely insanely cool, is that all the animals for the court cards are birds. So we emphasize the fact that it's an air suit, or like it's related to air, because the bird is related to the air, the sky, the air. So that's absolutely amazing. And the last suit is the Suit of Pentacles, Earth, and we have Ace of Pentacles, which is stones here, the foundation of life. So we had, let me check. Now that we are jumping into the last suit, I still want to show you all the aces together. So we see a little bit all the little messages, or all the little text, or like expressions, whatever, that are next to each suit, each ace, sorry. The foundation of life, the Ace of Pentacles. The breath of life, the Ace of Swords. The waters of life, the Ace of Cups. And the spark of life, the Ace of Wands. That's so freaking cool. I don't know, guys, how about you, but I find it absolutely insanely cool. Ace of Pentacles, the foundation of life. Two of Pentacles, challenge. Two rabbits fighting. Three of Pentacles, creativity. Yeah, no teamwork here, creativity. But I mean, you can still see the teamwork here. But yeah, the card itself doesn't really show it here. So that's why read the guidebook, guys. Four of Pentacles, protection. That's such a cute card. Look at him. He's protected. Or like she, he, it. It's protected. Has a little shelter over there. Kind of like Bambi vibes here. Lost his mom or something, maybe. Don't know. We'll never know. Five of Pentacles, endurance. Yeah, so the struggle is real here, right? Six of Pentacles, exploration. Exploitation, sorry, not exploration, exploitation. Seven of Pentacles, healing. Eight of Pentacles, skill, which is very classical. Nine of Pentacles, tradition. Ten of Pentacles, home. So stability, home. The real stability. And the court cards of the Pentacle suit. Page of Pentacles, links. I cannot really relate this animal to a Page of Pentacles, but if you see the something here, maybe the, I don't know, the learning parts, like when the lynx learns by itself how to live in the forest and in nature, maybe this is what it's related to. But if you see something, you know, a relation between Page of Pentacles and the lynx, tell me down below. Obviously, I'm interested to hear your interpretations. Knight of Pentacles is a horse, and that's kind of ironic because horses are quite fast. Meanwhile, the Knight of Pentacles is supposed to be slow. So, but at the same time, yeah, I agree that it's a very earthy animal, so that maybe that's why they put a horse for the Knight of Pentacles. Mama Bear for Queen of Pentacles. I like it. And finally, the King of Pentacles is a wolf. Very, very beautiful. So yeah, now we got through all the cards. All the cards. In the end, I didn't do it for the Lightseers Tarot, but I would like to do it for the for this deck, just to maybe show you, I don't know, just to show you, well, let me, yeah, this is how I do it, guys, don't judge me. This is how I mix. This is how I mix it first. I mean, everybody do it in their own ways, so yeah. We all do it in personal ways. The shuffling part. I will not do reversals in this little spread because, yeah, it's not for you guys. Not for you. I would prefer for this video to keep things upright. Okay, let's check, you know, 3 cards. Past, present, future. A little spread to see how this deck shows things, you know, to interpret. Past, present, future. Okay, let's see. What do we have for the past? 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Stones, endurance. The Chariot, the Archer, and the 10 of Swords, instruction. So how would I interpret these 3 cards for each timeline? So past, present, future. So in the past, definitely financial problems or just problems in life, struggles. Maybe also the fact that the person didn't have a home, so homeless people, something like that, right? So we needed to survive with all these, in going through all these struggles, financial problems, etc. But something came, an opportunity came very fast with the Chariot card in the present time, and gave us this, you know, this boost of energy, this motivation, or like this solution to our problem that was in the past. That was there in the past, sorry. And now we are learning, and I know it's 10 of Swords, but you can clearly see that here it's not depression, here it's not feeling defeated, it's in contrary, we are learning something. So instruction, someone is instructing us. So 10 of Swords here, it's literally just showing for me this card as a card of instruction, literally, as it says here. So we found ourselves a teacher that tells us how to use our power. And since I see the archer here and I see a boy learning to shoot with a bow, I would say that we found, so the person here in this spread found something, you know, like I found out that the person is capable of doing something, you know, like a motivation, like a boost, as I said, of, you know, or a goal, a literal goal in life. And now this person is learning how to use their skill, their talent, you know, that will really help them in life and really, you know, help them to go out of the struggle of the financial problems of like homeless situations, etc., etc., etc. So it's a very positive spread, very, very positive spread for me. Yeah. And let's pull an advice card. I still want to see how it works for the advice card. Advice card from the WildWood Tarot for this situation. Rest. Don't forget to rest. Meanwhile, you're learning how to get better at something you want, like something you found out you are good at, like talented in. Don't forget to rest, and don't forget to take time to, you know, to restore this energy that you are, you know, giving to, or like taking to achieve something that you want. So yeah, very cool deck. I absolutely love it. I love using it. I read a little bit the guidebook to understand the meanings of the cards. And I obviously read time with this deck. So every time I need to know when something will happen, I will take this deck, because I do take the Wheel of Fortune method just as in the guidebook, just like presented in the guidebook. So yeah, I recommend this deck. But if you don't want to buy it, you don't, obviously. You can take something else, but it's not an easy deck to work with. Like if you are not very intuitive and you're not in your very, how can I say it? Sorry if I'm rumbling. If you're not an intuitive person, if you're not an intuitive reader and you would like to have a deck that is quite classical and, you know, related to Rider-Waite, don't take this deck, because this deck is not classical. So, yeah, that's all I wanted to say about this deck. Now you know everything. I will not link the shop, or like, you know, the whatever, the AliExpress shop I bought the deck in. Because there's a lot of options. Like, I mean, AliExpress, you have different shops that sell you this deck. So you just download the app and then you search this deck on AliExpress and you just read the reviews, guys, for AliExpress. Big explanation mark. Read the reviews of other people and check the pictures that they post for each thing that you get on AliExpress. Okay, that's very important. And then if you see that people are happy, they got what they wanted, then you can buy the product and you will get it. So yeah, that's everybody. What am I talking about? That's everything I wanted to say about that. I'm sorry if I rumble a lot. I'm sorry if I don't know. I feel like I really need to work on my diction and on my articulation. I hope it will improve with time, and I'm still starting to, to film videos and stuff like that. So I hope you enjoyed it still, and thank you very much for everybody who support me, who follow me, who subscribe to me, to my channel, and thank you very much, guys. I really, really appreciate it. So yeah, have a nice day, and bye. See you in the next video.